inspiration? That's nice.
Repeat the question.
What's the inspiration for my songs? I'm stuck on the mic stand. Being... Help that much. I mean, a lot of time, I don't know. I will be a shampoo, I think. There seems to be there's a correlation there between the proximity to shampoo and songwriting. I don't know what that's about. But no, I mean, it's oftentimes it's just things that I'm into and excited about, and I'm like, this is so cool. I would like an interesting way to convey this feeling that I'm having. And I feel like if I just make a video about it, people will be like, well, that wasn't very interesting. But if you make a song, suddenly it's like, oh, there's rhymes too! I don't know, I did a songwriting panel with Nice Peter at VidCon, and he was like, you know, the amazing thing is, like, you can take a kind of crappy joke, and as long as it, like, rhymes with the line before it, people are like, that was a very good joke! You're like, well, not really. But in the song, it is. So, yeah, that was a long-winded, I don't know answer.
Yes. So, I'm just wondering, talking about SourceFed and Crash Course, sort of what's your plans going forward?
SourceFed is Phil's show, yeah. But that's also interesting.
That's all right. I get the two mixed up. SciShow and Crash Course, what your plans are going forward and sort of what your process is making?
So we have these two new channels, SciShow and Crash Course. SciShow is a show that Hank's doing about science, news, and analysis. Crash Course is a show that we're doing together that attempts to educate the world in a series of 9 to 11-minute videos, beginning with biology and world history. We have a team for these shows, which is great, thanks to the largesse of our corporate overlords at Google. And as long as they are interested in letting us make this stuff, we will make it, because we are really excited about it. It seems like people are watching it, and it allows us to do the kind of stuff that we've dreamt of doing for the last 5 years, the kind of like high production value, really thoughtful, really intentional educational videos that we've always wanted to make, but it's difficult to make when you have to make 3 videos a week and you have a bunch of other stuff to do. But when you have people to help you and people who know how to do animation and graphics and stuff, that becomes possible. So as long as we can do it, we'll do it, right?
Yeah, it was interesting when we first had the opportunity to this is a thing that Google might do. What would we do if we had the ability, the access to funding for our programs instead of being like, let's sit in front of our bookcases. Yeah, we had this conversation where we were like, we could do this, and then it boiled down to being like, but we could do something that's not just awesome, but could also help make the world better and more awesome.
Yeah, so one of the things that whenever Hank and I are having these conversations, which we have frequently about what we should be working on and everything, we are always talking about oh, we should do a fitness show where I get in really good shape and I have this personal trainer and then or we should do a.
Oh God, I had some horrible ones.
Yeah,
I forgot what they are now.
Well, I remember I had an idea to do sports highlights, but only with Legos.
That is a horrible.
But
we can't go into it.
The great thing about having each other to bounce ideas off of is there's always the other person to say, explain to me how that's going to change the world. Explain to me how that's going to make people's lives better, instead of just being something that people watch for 5 minutes a day. And that's kind of the challenge of these new shows, is that we're trying to do that in a slightly different way.
Yes.
Who's best pony?
Who's best pony assumes that
we can contextualize that, which we can't.
I'm sorry.
We need to watch it.
Yeah, we would need to watch it to know.
I don't know the name of a pony. I can't.
Oh God, we're moving on.
Yeah, we can't answer that question.
We're not going to have a pony fight in here.
Yes. You.
Did you and Hank get along as kids?
No.
The question is, did Hank and I get along as kids? Repeat the question for the nice people over here.
Sorry.
I mean, Well, I left for boarding school when Hank was 11, so we didn't know each other that well past like real childhood, and I don't know, we got along okay.
Yeah, I mean, we had our share of fun, but also I did punch you in the face a few times.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely fought a lot. You know, and I think
yeah, and then I tried to kill you with a hammer.
We were very young then. I think that there is definitely a sense of rivalry. I mean, Hank was almost as physically big as I was for almost all of our childhood, and like so there wasn't that typical big brother little brother relationship. It was much felt.
Well,
much
I mean,
closer
psychologically there was. I mean, and I was just so proud of myself whenever I could do something better than you.
Right.
And then you would immediately explain to me why that actually wasn't an accomplishment.
Right. Yeah, I still do that.
Yes.
What were your first words as kids?
I don't know what my first word was.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think my first word was oceanographer.
And
moist.
Do we have any brain crack ideas right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we always. I mean, Hank is the worst about this stuff. So like, Hank has an extraordinary. As you heard me during my introduction, that wasn't a joke. Like Hank, how many domain names do you own? Honestly.
It shows you 50 on the first page.
Yeah.
And then there's more than that.
Yeah, there's other pages.
Yeah.
So like Hank has way too many ideas. He has ideas of extraordinary quality, like the project are awesome. Like
the best thing about having an idea is naming it. Being like, ooh, that's a good name. Yeah. I'm gonna buy that .com, and then it's gonna cost me $7.95 for the rest of my life.
Because you also never give up. Like you were like, yeah, I had that idea in 1998. It's still good. It
might still be a thing.
Even though 13 years later, no one's done anything.
Yeah, stuffonbabies.com.
Stuffonbabies.com.
Does anybody want stuffonbabies.com? See, it's
Great.
a good idea.
Just what we need. Another
Stuff
idea.
on babies. Yes. Why haven't we done that yet?
Okay, so point being, there's a lot of brain crack floating around between the two of us, ideas that we have that we've never executed, that we never will execute. We try not to hold on to those ideas. We try to do as Zay Frank told us to do and let them go, let them out into the world, let the world take care of them. If it's a good and beautiful idea, it will be made and will be made well. But yes, we still do too many things, particularly this one.
I love things. Yes. Yes.
So you guys make your videos all very family friendly.
Now we do. He said we make our videos very family friendly, and we didn't used to. But continue.
I'd like to say, borrow a question from James Lipton and say, for both of you, what's your favorite swear word?
What's my favorite swear word?
I'm quite fond of. I mean, I can't say any of my favorite swear words, but I am quite fond of asshat.
I had a professor when I was in graduate school who was a really great guy, Robert Michael Pyle, who was a fairly famous nature writer. He's a wonderful man who often wears a kilt. And he once said to me something really fascinating, that swear words tend to be things that we're ashamed of, and like our body parts or like bodily functions or like members of society that we wish to degrade, and that we need to avoid that. And like I was searching for so long for something that like wouldn't be that, and so what I started to say after that class was poop on a stick, because that's just objectively bad. It's like a weapon, but it's still a swear word, you know? It's like you can't have poop on a stick and be like, well, that's, you know, it's a normal, natural thing. No, it's poop on a stick. But Toby Turner is the king of non-swear words.
Yeah, you should ask Toby that question.
Dang it!
All the way over there. Yes, you.
Okay, I've been trying to watch the old Vlogbrothers videos, and in the first year, you asked Hank to make a song about ninjas and pirates.
Yeah.
For world peace.
And he never did that. Well, I asked my brother to make a song about ninjas and pirates and them coming together in the name of world peace, and he never did that. That is one of many, many things.
Ninjas and pirates coming together for world peace. it, John. You're so very good at knowing how fast seconds go.
This does suck.
Can we just move to the next part of the show? John got shocked immediately. It's going to torture me instead.
Sometimes it lasts like a